Hello and welcome to English TalkCast, the podcast for English learners who want to improve their speaking and listening skills. I'm Emma.
And I'm Alex. Hello, everyone. We are so happy you are here with us today. How are you, Emma?
I'm great, Alex. Thank you. I'm excited about our topic for today. It's a really important one.
Me too. Today, we are talking about a special skill. We are going to learn how to train our brains to think in English. It absolutely is. You know, it reminds me of a student I once had. She was incredibly smart, knew all the grammar, had a huge vocabulary, but when it came to speaking, she would freeze. She told me it felt like a traffic jam in her head. She had all these thoughts in her native language, and they were all trying to squeeze through a tiny one-lane bridge to get into English. The result was just silence and a lot of frustration.
That's right. Thinking in English. It might sound a little strange or maybe even difficult.
Yeah, because we usually think in our first language, our native language. So why should we try to think in English?
That is a perfect question. When you think in English, your speaking becomes much faster and much more natural. You don't have to stop and translate words in your head.
Right. That translation process takes time. It can make conversations feel slow.
Exactly. So today, we will share some easy, simple steps to help you start thinking in English. It's a skill you can learn, step by step.
Great, I'm ready. Let's start with the first big question. Why is it so hard to stop translating?
Well, it's a habit. When we learn our first language as a child, we don't translate. We just connect words to things and ideas.
Like apple is the red fruit.
Exactly. But when we learn a second language, like English, our brain already has a full language system, so it tries to be helpful. It connects the new English word to the old word in our native language.
Ah, so it's a shortcut. The brain thinks it's helping.
Yes, but this shortcut causes a problem in conversations. Imagine this. Someone asks you, "What did you do today?"
Okay.
Your brain hears the English, then it translates the question into your language. Then you think of the answer in your language. After that, you translate your answer back into English. Finally, you speak.
Wow, that is a lot of work, and the other person is just waiting.
It is. It can make you feel nervous or shy because you feel slow. Our goal is to remove those middle steps. We want to hear English, think in English, and speak in English.
That sounds so much better. It sounds freeing. So how do we begin to build this new habit?
We start very, very small. The first step is to just think in single words.
Single words. Okay, tell me more.
Right now, wherever you are, just look around you. Don't say anything out loud. Just look at an object and think of the English word for it.
Okay, I'm doing it now. I see window, door, light.
Perfect. The important part is to see the object and think the English word directly. Don't think the word in your language first. Just see it and think chair. See it and think book.
Right, so I am building a direct link in my brain. Object to English word.
You are. You can do this anywhere. When you are in the kitchen, you can think refrigerator, spoon, plate.
Yeah, or when I'm outside, I can think tree, car, sky, sun.
Exactly. This is a simple and powerful exercise. You can do it for 1 or 2 minutes many times a day. It's not difficult, and it starts to build the habit.
I like that. It's not stressful. So after we practice with single words, what comes next?
The next step is to create very simple sentences in your mind. You can describe what you're doing.
Oh, like a narrator for my own life.
Yes, exactly that. For example, right now, I can think, I am speaking. I have headphones on. I see Alex on the screen.
Okay, so I could think, I am sitting in a chair. My cat is sleeping on the floor. I am listening to Emma.
Perfect. These sentences are short and simple. Use the present continuous tense, the I am doing form. It's very useful for describing now.
That's a great tip. So I can do this during my daily routine, like in the morning.
Yes, the morning is a fantastic time to practice. You can think, I am waking up. I am getting out of bed. I am walking to the kitchen.
I am opening the refrigerator. I am taking out the milk. I am making coffee.
You've got it. You're creating an inner monologue in English, and because it is all in your head, there's no pressure. You can't make a mistake.
I like that. No pressure. So we have single words and now simple sentences. Is there a third step?
There is. The third step is to think about more complex things, not just what you are doing now, but also your plans or your thoughts.
Okay, so moving from the present to the future or the past.
Exactly. For example, you can plan your day in English. In the morning, you can think, what do I need to do today? First, I need to check my emails. Then I have a meeting at 10 o'clock. After work, I want to go for a walk.
That's really practical. It's something we all do anyway, planning our day. We're just switching the language to English.
Yes. Or in the evening, you can think about your day. Today was a busy day. I finished my big project. I talked with my friend on the phone. It was a good day.
Reflecting on the day.
This exercise helps you connect ideas together. You move from I am walking to I will go for a walk because it is sunny. You're making more complex thoughts.
It really feels like building blocks. We start with a brick, the single word, then we make a small wall, a simple sentence, and now we're building a whole room with our thoughts.
I love that comparison, Alex. That is exactly it. You're building your English house in your brain.
Okay, so these steps are all about practicing with the English we already know. But what about when we learn new words?
That brings us to our fourth and final tip. This one is a big one. When you find a new English word, try to use an English to English dictionary.
Right, you mentioned this earlier, so not a dictionary that translates to my native language.
Correct. Dictionaries made for English learners are the best. When you look up a new word, for example, the word delicious, you don't see the translation.
So what do I see?
You see the definition written in simple English. It might say, having a very pleasant taste or smell.
Ah, okay. So I'm learning the meaning of the word using other English words that I probably already know.
Yes, it keeps your brain in English mode. It stops you from jumping back to your native language. You learn to define English words with other English words. It's a very powerful way to build your vocabulary inside the language.
That makes so much sense. It trains my brain to stay in English.
It does. And learners' dictionaries often give you simple example sentences too, which is fantastic for understanding how to use the word.
So these 4 steps are the foundation. Name objects, describe your actions, plan your day, and use an English-only dictionary.
They are, but there's one more thing that is maybe the most important of all.
Oh, what is that?
It's making it a habit. You have to be consistent.
Right, doing it every day.
Yes, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Thinking in English for 5 minutes every day is better than for 1 hour only once a week.
That's true for any skill. Small, regular practice is the secret.
It is, and you can find ways to make it fun so you want to do it every day.
Like what? What are some fun ways to practice thinking in English?
Well, you can listen to music in English, find songs you like, and try to sing along. You don't have to understand every word, but you will get used to the sounds and rhythm of English.
That's a great idea. Music is very emotional, so you can connect feelings to the words.
Another fun thing is to watch movies or TV shows in English.
Many people do this. What's a good way to start?
Start with something you have already seen in your own language, or try kids' movies. The language in kids' movies is often simpler and easier to understand.
That's a smart tip. And what about subtitles?
You can start with subtitles in your native language if you need to, but the goal is to switch to English subtitles. That way, you are reading and hearing English at the same time. It's great for your brain.
Yeah, and eventually, maybe no subtitles.
Exactly. And of course, a wonderful way to practice is to listen to podcasts for English learners.
Like English TalkCast?
Exactly like this one, because we speak slowly and clearly and we use simple vocabulary. Listening helps you get used to the natural flow of English.
That's true. The most important message here seems to be surround yourself with English as much as you can.
It is. And please, everyone listening, remember that it is okay to make mistakes. It is okay if you don't know a word.
Yes, be kind to yourself.
Learning a new language is a big challenge. Every mistake is a learning opportunity. It shows you are trying, and that is what matters. Don't let the fear of being wrong stop you from practicing.
That is such an important message. Progress over perfection.
Always. Well, Alex, I think that covers all of our main ideas for today. Shall we do a quick review for our listeners?
Let's do it. So, today we learned how to train our brain to think in English. This helps us speak faster and more naturally.
And we learned 4 simple steps to start. What was step 1, Alex?
Step 1 is to start with single words. Look around you and name objects in English in your head, like table, cup, pen.
Great. And step 2?
Step 2 is to make simple sentences. Describe what you are doing right now. I am walking. I am reading a book. I am listening to a podcast.
Perfect. And what about step 3?
Step 3 is to have a small monologue in your head. Plan your day or think about your day in English. Connect your simple sentences into a story.
Yes. And finally, our last tip, step 4.
Use an English to English dictionary for learners. This keeps your brain in English mode when you learn new words.
That's a fantastic summary. Thank you, Alex. And a big thank you to all of our listeners for spending this time with us.
Yes, thank you for listening. We hope these tips are helpful for you. Remember to be patient and practice a little bit every day.
You can do it. Join us again next time for another episode of English TalkCast.
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep practicing.